While I was out filming at Sanford Dam today, I decided to run over to this little construction project. Well, maybe not little, it's a pretty large construction project here over US-10. So this is the M30 bridge that is being constructed over US-10. So this is an overpass here, and you'll see M30 goes all the way here from north to south. So towards the south, at the bottom of the screen, would be going into Sanford. Into the north up here, going forward with the drone, would be towards Wixom Lake, Secord Lake, Smallwood Lake, so up that direction to the north. You can see this has been quite the project here. There has been some issues. I think it was a couple weeks ago now. They actually had the beams across here and ended up shutting down US-10 and rerouting traffic that caused quite a disturbance, to say the least. Shutting down an entire highway and rerouting traffic through neighborhoods is definitely not ideal, but I think it was an emergency situation from what I saw. The beams had a crack in them, so they needed to get those beams off there ASAP, so that it would be pretty significant, pretty catastrophic if the beams fell off onto oncoming traffic that was going down US-10. So here's a couple beams, concrete beams. I think these could possibly be the same type and style that had the crack in it that needed to be removed. I guess people will definitely let me know in the comments down below if that is correct or not. I get a little bit more close-up video here of these beams a little bit later on as well. It's going to be a nice bridge when it's all done and complete. I like the texture, the brick pattern that they put to the approaches. And the drone's only probably about 10-20 feet here, right next to that US-10 highway. We'll cross, and I went around and drove to the other side of the bridge and got the viewpoint from that side as well. So you'll be able to see both sides, both approaches here to this bridge. So here's these beams a little bit closer up. You notice the pink on here? I tried to get really close up to see if we could see what it says. And it does say save. So I do think these ones were already installed, already bridging the gap over US-10, and these were probably some of the ones that were removed. You can actually see the little bit of bow to these as well. In the middle, it's not even touching the concrete. This is probably intentionally done, just like the beds of semis are intentionally bowed like that, so when they do have a load over the top of them, they actually straighten out to kind of compensate for that weight over the top of them a little bit. I don't see any paint, any save marks on the one on the right hand side, but I'm not sure where that one came from. Now we are on the north side of the approach, like I said. So this is, you can see the roundabout there. That is on the north side of this approach, the north side of US-10. You can see the Sanford Lake, bottom lake bed up in the top right hand side of the screen. We'll check that out a little bit later in the video as well. But this is the northern approach. Doesn't really look any different than the one that was over there on the south side where I was just filming. But again, these beams were across here and they had to be removed. And now they're no longer there anymore. US-10 traffic is flowing as usual. But hopefully these can be installed again soon. I'm not even seeing enough here on site, so I'm sure there's going to be some pretty significant delays to this construction project. Again, beams down there on the bottom half of the screen. We're back on the south side of US-10 on the south approach. But I don't know the exact numbers on how much this will potentially delay this project. Sanford Lake bed out here though. You can see the other bridge there on the right hand side of the screen. Other US-10 bridges. That's the one that when the Sanford earthen embankment failed and breached from the Wixom Lake breach, that is the one that had to be shut down partially to reinforce some of the concrete that was around that approach on US-10. Lake bed is looking very green out here. Tittabawassee River is looking very turbid, nice chocolate melt color due to all of that sediment being stirred up into the water column. And near the top of the screen, you can see the Sanford Dam. A lot of work happening there, a lot of work happening on all these dams. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to go down below, hit the like button, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and leave any comments you have down below as well. Definitely let me know if you guys like some of these updates that are not exactly tied to the dams, but just some more construction work that's happening around our area. And also, if you want to support me, check out the links in the description down below. This is a hobby for me. I don't really make any money off YouTube. I do have a day job. So if you want to check that out, feel free to. And until the next one, I'll see you then. Thanks for watching, and make sure you hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video. Also, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next videos I will be posting, and leave your questions, comments, and suggestions below. As always, I just want to give a massive thanks to the people who support me on Patreon. Never underestimate the value of your contribution to keeping this channel going. Thank you.